Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Tuesday, April 9, 2013. For the Volatility Index, the dollar-weighted put-call ratio on the VIX, we have neutral readings for the first 2 months, April and May, with 30 and 47% of the total premiums paid. For June, we have a bearish reading with 18% of the total premiums paid. Overall, we have a neutral dollar-weighted put-call ratio. For SPX here, we have the daily chart, and as you can see here, we have a nice update, 0.35% for the day. We have a new all-time high here for SPX, very nice. We sold off into the close, but barely we were able to close 5 handles above it. I talked about getting bullish if we were able to make a new high here. We did today. I think we're going higher. Our next target is gonna be 1590 and then 1600. For the Qs, here we have the daily chart for the Qs, and as you can see here, today we were up 0.7%. Basically, we were still on a range, very tight here for the Qs. We are not being able to make new highs here. I remain neutral here. For IWM, pretty much the same here. We were bearish today. We were down. Small caps were going lower, same as Dow Jones Trends, which were the leaders on this market rally here. So I'm bearish here, very neutral on the market. I think SPX is gonna lead, but I don't think it's gonna be a very big market rally overall. So I'm pretty neutral here, and it's gonna be more of a stock picker market. For gold, we rallied 0.8% for the day, pretty nice here, as you can see. I think we're going lower. I think we could bring this trend line here. If we go to the longer term, let me see, and we are basically at an interesting point here for gold. If we bring this trend line here to this previous high here and connect it to the other lows we're making, you could see here that if we are basically at resistance right now, I think we're not gonna break out here. I think this could be a very nice entry point to the downside. As you know, I've been bearish on gold for a while now. I will continue to be bearish. I think this is a good downside entry point. For silver, we're close to getting to our downside entry point. I think we're 1% from that point. I would enter around here from this previous lows, which is around 27.49, 27.50. That would be a very nice entry point. I think we're gonna hold those levels and consolidate around this lower band here. So I would enter there, very low risk there and high reward. For stocks, here we have the Apple chart. Today we were up on Apple 0.2% for the day, as you can see here. I think we're going lower. I think it's a matter of time that we break this 419 level, but that's what I'm watching. I would not get bearish above 419, or I would start getting bullish above that 50-day moving average, but it's hard from here. And let's go to Google. I think on Google we're going to this 50-day moving average. I have a target here, as you can see it here. Test that target. Today we were up 1%. We closed below there, and then here we sold off into the close. We're still being able to close above. I think we're going higher, a drift higher into the 50-day moving average. Another interesting play here, Facebook. Here we have the Facebook chart. We were down today 1% here. We're still not being able to break this downward trend line. So I'm bullish above that trend line, but very neutral. I think we need to break that 50 again. If we break that 50, we could come and test this previous highs, which was 29.29. So we need to break that 50-day moving average first. Netflix, completely reversed here. Up almost 4% for the day, as you can see here. I think you could get a nice entry on the short side at the 50-day moving average. Not yet here. Maybe you could want to play it to the long side. I would not, but I would try to short it again as we start failing here at those levels. Last chart we're gonna look at, SLW. We were up 3.75% here. As you can see here, I wouldn't short it here. I would wait around 32 to start a short position. And let's look at one more, the banks. Here we have Goldman Sachs, huge reversal here today, closing 188 up today. You can see here we're back again on this band. I think we're eventually coming to test this 50-day moving average of 150. So that's what I'm watching here in the markets.